हेलो 9th क्लास स्टूडेंट्स। गुड मॉर्निंग। हाउ आर यू? आप लोग कैसे हो? आज मैं आप लोगों के लिए साइंस का लेक्चर मैटर सराउंडिंग अस लेकर आया हूं, जो आपका ज्ञानवर्धन करेगा और पढ़ाई तथा अध्ययन में आपका मदद करेगा। आप कृपया हमारे चैनल पाठ सेतु को सब्सक्राइब करना न भूलिए। ऐसा करने से हमारा नेक्स्ट लेक्चर आपके पास सबसे पहले पहुंचेगा। धन्यवाद। बच्चों, हमारे देश के दार्शनिक फिलोसफर्स मैटर को पंच तत्व के रूप में डिस्क्राइब किए हैं। दे आर एयर, वाटर, अर्थ, फायर एंड स्काई। पंच तत्व को उन्होंने बेसिक तत्व मानकर मैटर का डिस्क्रिप्शन दिया है। फिजिकल नेचर ऑफ मैटर। व्हाट इज मैटर? मैटर क्या होता है? एज वी लुक एट आवर सराउंडिंग्स, हम अपने चारों तरफ जब देखते हैं, देन वी सी अ लार्ज वेराइटी ऑफ थिंग्स विद डिफरेंट शेप्स, साइज एंड टेक्सचर्स। These all things are known as matter, or you can say that these are materials which scientists have named as matter. तो वैज्ञानिकों ने इन सारी चीजों को जो हमारे आसपास हैं को मैटर का नाम दिया है, और ये हैं लाइक स्टोन्स, क्लाउड्स, स्टार, प्लांट्स, एनिमल्स, इवन human body. Everything surrounding us are matter only. As you know, matter contains mass and occupied space. जो द्रव्य होता है वह द्रव्यमान रखता है और वह स्थान घेरता है। हमेशा हम द्रव्यमान को केजी में तौलते हैं या मापते हैं, और यह कहीं भी, चाहे धरती हो या चांद हो, हर जगह समान होता है, कांस्टेंट होता है। मैटर इज मेड अप ऑफ टाइनी पार्टिकल्स। ये छोटे छोटे कणों से मिलकर बना होता है, जिसे हम मॉलिक्यूल्स या एटम्स कहते हैं। एंड दीज स्मॉल पार्टिकल्स कैन नॉट बी सीन विथ नेकेड आइज। खुली आंखों से इनको हम नहीं देख सकते, परंतु इट कैन बी सीन विथ माइक्रोस्कोप। इनको हम माइक्रोस्कोप यंत्र से देख सकते हैं। जैसा कि आप जानते हैं, मैटर के 3 स्वरूप होते हैं: सॉलिड, लिक्विड, गैस। सो जब हम सॉलिड की बात करते हैं तो सॉलिड में पार्टिकल्स बहुत ही क्लोज होते हैं, पास पास होते हैं, जिससे उनके बीच का लगने वाला फोर्स भी बहुत ज्यादा होता है। लिक्विड में ये पार्टिकल्स थोड़ा दूरी पे होते हैं और इनमें लगने वाला फोर्स थोड़ा कम होता है। परंतु इन गैस, these particles are too away, so force between particles are also very less, or you can say that negligible. Characteristic of particles of matters. Particles of matter have space between them and particles of matter attract each other. मैटर के जो पार्टिकल्स हैं उनके बीच में स्थान होता है, जगह होता है और वे एक दूसरे को अट्रैक्ट करते हैं, आकर्षित करते हैं। पार्टिकल्स ऑफ मैटर हैज फोर्स which keeps the particles together. पार्टिकल्स के बीच में एक प्रकार का फोर्स लगता है जो पार्टिकल्स को एक साथ रखने में मदद करता है। Particles of matter are continuously moving and has kinetic energy. ये पार्टिकल्स कंटिन्यूअस मूव करते हैं, इधर से उधर मूव करते हैं मैटर के अंदर, एंड उनके बीच में एक प्रकार की काइनेटिक एनर्जी या गतिज ऊर्जा लगती है। The strength of this force of attraction varies from one kind of matter to another kind of matter. इन मैटर्स के पार्टिकल्स के बीच में फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन, आकर्षण बल जो लगता है वह मैटर के एक स्टेट से दूसरे स्टेट में कम या ज्यादा होता है, ये वेरी करता रहता है। We can say that in solid here you just see particles are too close, so force of attraction is more here. In liquid, force of attraction is less, and in gas it is very less. We can say that it is negligible. And there are two more parameters like temperature and pressure. They plays very vital role to decide the state of matters. If we are increasing or decreasing the temperature, the state of matter will also change, and because of pressure increasing or decreasing, it will also change the state. So we can say that temperature and pressure is playing very vital role to decide the state of matter. States of matter. Matter has three states. It is solid, liquid and gas. Solid like पेन, पेंसिल, बुक्स, जो ठोस होता है उसमें आकार, साइज और वॉल्यूम निश्चित होता है। We can say that solid has definite shape, size and volume. The space between particles are very less. Solid में जो particles के बीच में जगह होती है वह बहुत ही कम होती है, इसलिए उनके बीच में लगने वाला फोर्स अधिकतम होता है। Means the space between particles are very less, so force between particles are maximum, and because of force between particles are maximum, bonded energy is very high, so they are bonded tightly. Particles are bonded tightly in solids. Liquid, as you know, water, ink, juice, milk, etc., they are liquid. And in liquid, shape and size are not definite, but it has definite volume. लिक्विड में उनका शेप और साइज, आकार और प्रकार निश्चित नहीं होता है, परंतु वॉल्यूम, आयतन निश्चित होता है। लिक्विड को जिस बर्तन में भी हम रख देते हैं उसी के आकार का बन जाता है। जैसे आपने लिक्विड को ग्लास में रख दिया तो ग्लास की तरह दिखेगा, बॉटल में रख दिया तो बॉटल की तरह दिखेगा। So we can say that liquid has no shape and size, but it has definite volume. Space between particles are more compared to solid, and because of that, force between particles are medium. Means we can say that कि इनके पार्टिकल्स के बीच में स्पेस थोड़ा ज्यादा होता है लिक्विड की सॉलिड की तुलना में, लेकिन सॉलिड में जो यह स्पेस होता है बहुत कम होता है। इसीलिए लिक्विड में फोर्स जो लगता है पार्टिकल्स के बीच में, फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन, वह मध्यम दर्जे का होता है, मीडियम होता है। Particles are bonded loosely. So in liquid, the particles are bonded loosely because force is medium type. In gas, that is oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, etc., no definite shape, size and volume. So we can say that space between particles are large compared to solid and liquid, and because of that, the force is very negligible between the particles, and particles are free to move. Why? Because force is very less, that is negligible. So binding energy is not much, is less. So particles are maybe moving freely in gases. Here we can see that solid to liquid, liquid to gas, and gas to again solid. So solid to liquid fusion process is there, and from liquid to solid solidification process is there, and we can see here liquid to gas condensation and vaporization process are there, and from gas to solid sublimation, gas to solid or solid to gas sublimation process is taking place directly. Change of states of matter. The state of matter is getting changed when temperature is increasing or decreasing. We can take the example of ice. Ice is kept in beaker and it is heated with the burner. Here we can say that ice is getting converted first into liquid and then further in gas or vapors. So we can say that matter is changing its state after heating or increasing the temperature from solid to liquid, liquid to gas, and vice versa. Or we can say that if it is cooled, it will convert, gas will convert it to liquid and liquid is converted to solid. So in this way we can say that after increasing or decreasing the temperature of matter, it will change its state. There are some definitions like melting point, latent heat, boiling points. First we will discuss melting point, the temperature at which a solid melts to become a liquid at the atmospheric pressure is called melting point. वह टेम्परेचर जिसके ऊपर सॉलिड लिक्विड में कन्वर्ट होना शुरू होता है, उस टेम्परेचर को हम मेल्टिंग पॉइंट कहते हैं. The melting point of a solid is an indication of the strength of the force of attraction between its particle. The matter like solid is having more force between their particles, and because of that binding energy between particles are very high. They are bonded tightly, so it requires more energy to get conversion into solid. Here I have shown solid temperature increases. With heating, kinetic energy will also increase in the particle of solid, and because of that particle will get vibrate, and due to vibration particle will have speed more, and here the heat overcome force of attraction, and because of this again particle will be free, and solid will get change from solid to liquid, and vice versa is also true. So we next definition is latent heat, the amount of heat energy that is required to change 1 kg of solid into liquid at atmospheric pressure is melting point, is known as the latent heat of fusion. Boiling point, the temperature at which a liquid starts boiling at the atmospheric pressure is known as its boiling point, and the boiling point of the water is 100 degree Celsius. Sublimation process. The process of changing the materials from solid to gas directly without changing into liquid is called sublimation, or vice versa. For example, ammonium chloride and camphor. Here we have taken ammonium chloride vapors in China disk, and it is being heated with the help of burner. So we can see here the ammonium chloride vapor is converted into ammonium chloride solidified condition, and if we are cooling this, again it will be converted to vapor. So this process is known as sublimation process. Effect of change of pressure. As we have talked earlier, if the pressure is increased or decreased, the state of matter will also get changed. So applying pressure and reducing temperature can liquefy gases, and in that case we can take the example of LPG and CNG, where we are applying pressure on the gases and it is getting liquefied here in cylinder. So there is one more example for effect of change of pressure. Solid carbon dioxide, also called dry ice, stored at high pressure and get converted directly to gaseous state on decrease of pressure. So there is a effect of pressure on matter, state of matter. Evaporation. Evaporation is the phenomena or process of change of liquid into vapors at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. We can take the example of pond water, which is getting evaporated in summer season. For that there is no fixed temperature required. There are some factors which are affecting evaporation. If we are increasing the surface area, then evaporation will also faster. For example, if you are keeping water in a glass and also in plates, then the water kept in plates will get evaporated faster than water kept in glass. When temperature of water is increasing, liquid is increasing, rate of evaporation is also getting faster, because the after getting the temperature, the movement of particles will be faster. It will get the kinetic energy more, so evaporation will be also faster. Decrease in humidity. As you know, humidity is the amount of water vapors present in the air. So humidity is decreasing, then evaporation is also decreasing. When increase in wind speed, rate of evaporation faster, but decreasing the amount of water vapors in the surrounding. For example, if you are keeping your wet cloth in outside where wind speed is more, your cloth will get dry up soon. So these are the factors: increase of surface area, increase of temperature, decrease of humidity, and increase in wind speed will affect the process of evaporation. Evaporation causing cooling. The particles of liquid absorb energy from the surroundings. To regain the energy lost during evaporation, this process of absorption of energy from the surroundings make the surroundings cold. For example, if we are pouring some acetone like nail polish remover on our palm, the particles gain energy from palm or surroundings and evaporate, causing the palm to feel cool. In this way, we can say that evaporation causing the cooling. Next is special state of matter. There are fourth and fifth state of matter, which are known as plasma and Bose-Einstein condensate. Plasma is defined as the state consists of super energetic and super excited particles. Bose-Einstein condensate (BEC). The BEC is formed by cooling a gas of extremely low density, about 100,000th the density of normal air, to upper low temperature, is defined as Bose-Einstein condensate. That's all. Thank you.